Hey guys, welcome to another day, another challenge, the 50 day Talk to the Camera challenge. We're on day number 41, and today's question will be, what's your favorite season and what does it remind you of? Okay, let's put that. So, okay, so what's my favorite season and what does it remind me of? Hmm. So, I used to like winter quite a bit because for I don't know, like from back to back when it comes to like from October you've got Halloween, November you got bonfire nights, and December of course you have got Christmas and then New Year's. So there's like a 3 month like back to back sort of build up or like I don't know, like sort of events or like for like a celebration to happen. So I always look forward to those sort of periods. But I don't know, recently I'm just sort of leaning leaning away from that, a bit. I'm a bit more of a spring, like yeah, like more of a spring sort of I don't know, like very early summer as well. Because I don't really have sort of a favorite season. I prefer one a little bit more than the other. So yeah, so I used to, I still do. I still look forward to hell, even the Halloween or even Christmas period. Because with Halloween, of course, there's a lot. How I watch a lot of Halloween movies, related movies, and also rewatching a lot of Halloween-based movies. So that always keeps me busy. And I'm not really too keen on Bonfire Night that much, not anymore, to be honest. Any idiot can get their hands on a firework and all that stuff, and yeah, it's and just animals as well. It affects them very sort of daily, and with Christmas as well, sort of lost sort of the Christmas magic, the sort of build up to it. That you sort of lose when you're a kid. You're really looking forward to, and I still do, but not as much. Not really as much as I used to. And I don't know. For the last couple of years, I just feel even it's crazy that sometimes if it's like a few days before Christmas, like the less I never really feel like I'm in the spirit, or it never it's just not there anymore, unfortunately. But I still like it either way, and you know so yeah, the fact that it's just cold and it's dark as well, and it's just you get less of a day. I don't know. I'm not really too sort of keen on that, yeah, especially recently. You know, because I'm not really a big fan of that anymore. And yeah, but yeah, as soon as Christmas is over, you get January where nothing really happens. Because the thing with around December time, around sort of the Christmas period, is that with all the sort of build up to this one day of the year, and hell, even New Year's Eve as well. So yeah, those two. So you're building up to those two sort of days. So you've got all the Christmas lights everywhere. Everybody's either in the Christmas mood or they're trying to get into the spirit of Christmas. And yeah, there's a sense of festive like sort of feel in the air, and all that stuff just sort of distracts you from sort of the dark and cold and sort of limited sort of days that we sort of have. But as soon as that season's over and it gets into January, where Christmas is over, you take all the lights down, we stop playing. You're not in the festive season anymore, and you just got like a whole month of not doing much. It's just it kind of just hits you a bit. but not in a good way. It's just dark, it's cold, it's like, yeah. So all that Christmas stuff, all the festive stuff sort of distracts you a bit from just how just cold and miserable it is, And yeah, so that's one downfall to it. Then you've got the whole 3 months of just doing nothing. But yeah. So of course those Christmas season is a festive season. October is a weird time, but for Halloween and such. So yeah, we got all those 3 months from October, November to December. We got all that sort of back to back sort of annual yearly celebration. And so yeah, we so that's what it means to me, just sort of like a back to back festive sort of seasons. That's kind of what it is really. So, but with spring and the reason why I start to sort of like it a bit more and early summer is, I don't know, like it's just a bit more, it's just more nicer. You get more hours in the day every time. It's always my favorite time of that sort of season where when the sun is about to go down, it's still light outside, but not quite. It's nearly getting dark, and you see sort of the sunset. You see in terms of the clouds, it's turn orange, turn into like a very specific color. Sometimes it's orange color, it's pinkish, etc. Those are always like really, really great. I always really like that. I like the atmosphere as well. You know, especially because I'm not too keen on like hot days. I don't particularly like that. But what I do like is at night when it's really cooled down and it's really cooled down, but it's still like it's still pretty warm, but it's still like sort of cool, sort of like I always like that. I always dig that, and yeah. So those sort of days just sort of remind me. I don't know. It always reminds me of just I don't know. I just think it just reminds me of stuff to look forward to. You know, whether it's to look at the sort of sunset or when it starts to get when it slowly starts to get dark and such. I just you know you always look forward to the next day a little bit more because you get to see that again. For the next couple of nights you get to, or the last couple of days you get to see that as well. So there's always that to look forward to, and there's always a vibrant sort of there's always a vibrant color feel to everything. Everybody's more outside, everybody is enjoying the sun, everybody's you know taking in just nurturing and it's the atmosphere. It's really well, man. So yeah, don't have a favorite, don't have a personal favorite. I just, as I said, I just prefer one more than the other. So but yeah, so yeah, I think that's it for today. I talked quite a bit, as I do sometimes. But yeah, those are my thoughts, feelings about my favorite season, the way it sort of reminds me of, you know. So yeah, actually, I actually just thought about this right now. I know what spring reminds me of. It reminds me more to do with a poem. It reminds me of a sonnet, William Shakespeare's sonnet. It's the sonnet 8. It's sonnet 18. It was. I don't remember. I don't know it all by heart, but I know the first lines, does that, was it? Should I compare thee to a summer's day? More, etc. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna try to memorize or try to remember it, but something like that. I don't know why. It does. It really does capture the summer feeling, not just in what it says in the lines, but just the feel of it. So yeah. What spring reminds me of is William Shakespeare's Sonnet 18. So yeah. Alright guys, so that concludes day number 41 of this challenge. And tomorrow brings a new challenge, a new question. And yeah, I'm looking forward to answering it. And I hope to see you there as well. So, see you later, guys. Take care.